5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and action. Okay, so we are held to double jeopardy. We have no good, coherent structure in this government for defending our basic of our constitutional protections. And we're forced out here in the service economy where we keep paying a ransom for everything we own, everything we get our hands on throughout the year. Every year we're forced to go out here in the service industry economy and get these people's ransom so that they can have special health coverage and stable employment over our best interest. They keep taking from the private individuals with these representative system that is just a current regime type thing. In most instances, it's a mob government employee voting pool rule in most communities, and they get their damn raises, and they still put the guy to walking so they can get somebody to give them more money. Now look, we need a whole new alignment to reestablish the United States constitutional protections to the residents. We don't have no automatic mechanism of defense. This lawyer pool of the buddy system and these local judiciaries is so corrupt that a narc can just smack you and you take out papers, and the only question the judges have is, did it do permanent damage? So they acknowledge that it happened. And did the defendant pay the attorney? That's the two questions the judges vocalized. Therefore, they are implicit in being assaulted for monetary ransom as a buddy system. And we got to get them people realigned with the constitutional protections, because they are so off track that they're running human trafficking organizations, just displacing children, putting families under traumatic stress, constantly trying to build a mental health industry that's been eroding the whole foundation of physical well-being and ability to procure personal happiness. They just erode it with their authority to try this and try that and do their clinical professional terrorism, doing forcing parents to go and get assessments by these thug-ass motherfucking clinical professional bullies. Excuse my language, but that's what they are. These terrorists that have hijacked the districts and the county municipalities to traffic children into the foster care network. Right now, you can hear them preaching about it up on White House. Is talking about, the mental health industry, and now they're publicizing all the tragedies caused by the schools being canceled, and they're saying, don't take it out on the babies. They're building a narrative every step of the way to procure more funding and to keep on creating and cultivating civil dysfunction, where most of the time the only thing needed is the parents, the young, vulnerable parents, need money. That way the male don't have to leave, and the female just has the burden of the children. We shouldn't be forced out here buying insurance after we already paid the county government employees their property taxes and shit to procure our civil defenses. Not be out here thugging around here with your clinical professional mental health schemes, undermining the fabric of the healthcare industries for 100%. These nurses and these people in the ERs are who should get the money, not these clinical mental health people that are going to go around here and terrorize people, and parents going out on their children. I don't know. Certain amount of it happens, but that's what the media is going to focus on, so they can help get money during this next election cycle. Your fucking election cycle's over. We need analytics. We need to get these obstructionist motherfuckers out. And that's why I'm making this video. Is because they said that Google's open, and I've just been ranting and raving. But I will take a break. But no, I'm not. I got a solution for this. Solutions. We can commission officers to be sure that all ethics are adhered to in the courtroom. We can do all kinds of little changes. Get the guardian ad litem. I don't know. I don't see what they did as legal. So I can't say we got to correct these processes. Because if the processes are probably administered properly, grooming children and narratives of self-doubt and questioning their integrity of their home for 4 months, you guys need to fucking prosecute this shit. I'm fucking done with you. I'm fucking done with the government employees. In 2018, they tried to abduct my child. They traumatized my family because they're worthless pieces of shit that are trafficking children. I don't give a fuck about all these rumors of the Illuminati and all that. I don't give a shit about this shit on TikTok because I know what they're doing on the local government employee level, grant mining the federal government for funding. We need to stop these people from doing their shit. These people are so fucking disgusting. We need to fire them all. And we needed to do it before 2008. And you think the corona and 2008 and 9/11 are going to stop the conversation of we're tired of the local municipalities cocksucking discretion overriding the United States Constitution protections where the Constitution can't even be upheld in our own nation? We're not supposed to have to render fucking allotment allowance to a government municipality, no matter where we live in the country, no matter what we own. We shouldn't have to pay these motherfucking cocksucking government employees that don't even procure their necessities to keep us secure and defended by the Constitutional protections. There are a bunch of obstructionist motherfuckers that make more money off the black market than any drug dealer ever did. They get more money in these local government employees in the courthouse to let dope dealers go. All these lawyers and shit, they are. Pay fucking arms and legs to get the damn dope dealers out, and then the dope dealers get immunity to assault people, to push drugs on people, to constantly undermine the fabric of the family all across this nation. And they fucked with me, and I'm not gonna let it go. They've been fucking with me since 2013. The first time we stepped into a daycare, these fucking brainwashed bitches attempted to abduct my child. And you guys talking about, oh, Hollywood. Fuck Hollywood. Look at your local discretion of these government employees that traffic your children through compulsory attendance laws. They say fucking Google's open. Fuck them. I've been at this since 2013 when they first insinuated something. By circumstances, by God's grace, my child went to my sister's for a weekend. I just happened to get ready to have me a 3-day weekend, and some fucking piece of shit at a daycare assaulted my child. Struck my child on the face with the door, a foster care parent. Had the bitches at the damn daycare, they called and said I was choking my child. My son had been talking about that for weeks. For fucking weeks. Dad, you choked me. That's what he'd say. I was like, okay. I don't know. Hulk Hogan in wrestling. He's fine. He's right there singing. The point being is he was fine. Point being is it was the first attempt to abduct my child. And I'd seen all kinds of shit, but when they first attempted, you don't assault my child. Call social services on me, try to traffic my child because he looks just like your foster care child that you already have. You don't try to actively abduct him. If I took him to daycare that day, where do you think he would have wound up? For at least 2 weeks. But I didn't. I took him and I got blessed. But then I moved him because the school locally was just really clowning around and not doing any kind of academic coaching for my child's reading. So I moved him to another school, seen an improvement in reading immediately. But then they started coaching him and harassing him because they've already had my number. They've been trying to accuse me since 2012 of communicating threats. Or was it 2013? 2013, when the daycare did this, I asked for a seat. And I asked for that seat. And they said they didn't have one. And I'm like, what? Did your salaries and your eat up the appropriations? We're local. I own my property. I'm living in my property. Single parent. You should know that we need these services. Why would you not appropriate the funds? Why would you not have us a seat? Why? I don't understand. Why would you not have us a seat? Apparently, public school, you have to register and all, and the end of the year, I guess. I didn't know. I was too busy getting them into daycare that spring. I used that daycare for a while. They're trafficking people. That's what they're doing. And I've called everything that the Justice Department, Attorney General, all the way down to the locals. I even wrote letters about these people that are trying to say that I communicated threats in 2013. Had the SBI, the FBI, everybody running through my house constantly. And there was everything in the world here that could have been used for implementing. And I know they didn't even see it. It was just tons of stuff. Everything was here. I could have done surgery when I first moved in here. My cousin who left me the place fucking was a prepper. Had everything. But that just showed that the local county sheriff's deputies weren't really in it. The state bureau wasn't really in it. The FBI really wasn't in it, or they would have found something. I mean, that fucking clowns. Every one of them that come through here are clowns. I would have come once. They even followed me to work. They harassed me. Watauga County, North Carolina, harassed me since 2013 all the way through 2018 to where they abducted my children, through today where they're declaring that I threaten them because I say they belong in prison. At a public comment section where they erased my video off of my Facebook. I won't check my YouTube, but I'm pretty sure I published it to my Facebook. I'm worried about this. This is ongoing bullying that has no repercussions for these clinical professional bullies that have gone up here and obstructed every ability of us to obtain the constitutional promises. Pursuit of happiness. You cannot have happiness if you're entrapped in a service economy paying insurance companies and taxes. Now that sounds like two things that are the same damn thing. The regulators regulate all the insurances, and we don't even get no dividends if we don't do any boo-boos. We don't get shit. We need to organize and pay into something that gets us shit. I got a sales tax program, and that will be in my next video, because this one has went off the chain, because I might hope that Google is unlocked and somebody other than me will view this. I got thousands of videos. I got one video that has been copied and pasted 240 something times. You know how many times it's been viewed? 240 something times. Censorship's no fucking joke, and it's pissed me the fuck off. And I'm done with the representative system. And that is a quote, motherfuckers. You're done obstructing my representation. I'm not going through your channels to form my analytics and have them weigh in on the litigation of legislation. Thank you, and have a good day, and maybe I can